We're here today to protest this scuttling of the HMAS Adelaide off of Oka Beach. It's a 4,000 tonne warship the government is choosing to dump as an artificial reef. The ship's covered in lead paint and the ship will only be 1,600 metres from our beach where thousands of children swim every day and humpback whales play in the bay. We're outraged that our government can proceed with this given the community is strongly opposed to this. Our community has had to spend $70,000 in court fighting this and the state government spent $1 million in court. Now, the New South Wales Ombudsman is now looking into this and we asked the Premier, Barry O'Farrell, who is now stating that his government's going to deliver open government to our state, will they postpone the sinking of the Adelaide and allow the Ombudsman time to fully investigate? The sinking's set for April 13, so time's running out. Thank you.
I think it's all been decided, hasn't it? They've had investigations and I think the matter should be, you've got to accept the umpire's decision, haven't they?
Are you aware that the Ombudsman's looking into it now?
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, there's still a lot of unanswered questions, I think, for the people of Avoca because the ship is covered in
lead. If they don't sink it, what do they do with it?
They can actually recycle the ship and recover all the steel and aluminium in the ship and resell that.
What about the paint? Where's that go?
The paint, yep, they can actually recycle the lead in the lead paint as well, so it's all recoverable.
Well, I suppose they could have done that before they sank it, shouldn't they? Couldn't they?
Yeah, well, it should have been done, a decision should have been looked at that a long time ago, obviously, before they'd spent $8.5 million preparing it for that.
I'm very concerned about the sinking of this ship. It is a ship full of toxics. There's no doubt about it. Even what we don't know is of concern. We haven't tested the PCBs in the inside or the outside paint. We haven't tested for lead in the outside paint. The lead tetroxide paint that we have tested for is not inert. There's no such thing as inert lead paint. It's already been banned in Australia as of the 1st of January 2010, lead tetroxide specifically, banned in all types of paint. How can it be inert if it's been banned as of last year? We need to stop this ship being scuttled.
Thanks, Elizabeth.
We're here today because we come from the next beach south and unfortunately we found out a year ago that they're going to sink a 4,000 tonne naval vessel in the middle of our bay. We fought this hard in the courts and they have cleaned the vessel of some toxic material but not all of it, and that's mainly due to budgetary restraints. They just don't have enough cash to do the job properly. We then found out halfway through the year that there's going to be issues with our surf and the possibility of beach erosion. So we've got all sorts of hassles. The ship is just too big, too toxic and too close to the beach. And that's pretty well it. Our bay is famous for calves and cows going up to North Queensland. Every year they migrate. There's how many go past? About 900 a month go past, and that goes on for 3 months. And the number of whales has increased dramatically because they're humpback whales. They're all one species, and we were hunting them ruthlessly here right up till the end of the 1950s, and their numbers have come back up. But it's amazing how the evolution of that species has now somehow or other they understand that it's safe to come near the coast again, so they now come right near the coast. And this year we saw the most whales we've ever seen. And they came into the bay, and not only did they come into the bay, they actually stayed there for hours playing. And this thing is like 138 metres long. It weighs 4,000 tonne. It's in 30 metres of water, 1,400 metres off one point, 1,600 metres off the other point, right in the middle of the bay. If they didn't take the mast off, it would have been sticking out 5 metres. It's going to be 6 metres from low tide to the top of the ship. It's so crazy. It's so alien to put in that environment.